Hey everybody, my name is Natalie Duncan-Emmons. I wanted to thank you for listening to this episode of The Morning Show. I'm the creator, the producer, and the host of the show. We want you to check out our website. It's themorningshowwithnatalie.com. You can go to that website. You can see all about our sponsors, all about the show. You can even listen to live episodes while they're going on right there from the website. Another way to listen to the show live is go to Live 365. You can download that app and just search for The Morning Show. It's right there. Super easy. We want you to hit the like button and subscribe to this channel if you will. That way you can keep up with what's going on the morning show. Thank you. I hope you enjoy it.
My name is Natalie Duncan-Emmons. You are listening to The Morning Show. I'd like to say right here today, that in the humble opinion of the host of The Morning Show, we have with us the very best baritone in the history of Southern gospel music, Mr. Mark Trammell. Good morning, Mark.
Wow. Good morning. Boy, I don't know about that, but that's very kind. Thank you.
Yeah, we're sticking with it. I mean that with all sincerity. As far as playing the role of the baritone singer, the solid, steady, that stable, thick voice, the one who connects everybody else together. Well, that would be you, Mr. Trammell. And at least in my book, you're the best at that role that has ever been, at least in my lifetime that I have experienced.
Well, that's very sweet of you to say, Natalie, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful for every day that I've done what I've done and been involved in this music and, of course, sung in quartets most all of my career. I fell by the wayside and sang in a trio a time or two, but
but you got right.
Yeah, God forgave me, and I got back in a quartet. But no, it's been a really good life, and I just look forward to what's next. God's really been good to me.
Well, I'm sure you hear those accolades all the time, but I wanted you to hear them from me because I really mean it. I'm going to come back. And I will just focus on you in the next segment. But for now, let's talk about the Mark Trammell Quartet, because you guys have been our featured artists all week long. We have been highlighting you throughout the whole week. It's been a big year for the Mark Trammell Quartet. Some big changes have happened along the way. And if you've got a minute, I want you to tell us what's going on with the quartet right now.
Okay, I can do that. We have enjoyed a really good year up to this point. We're right now getting situated and ready for the granddaddy of all, the National Quartet Convention that will be coming up the last week of this month. And we always look forward to that. It's like homecoming for my group. We just really have a good time there. We get to see the other artists that we are not able to see a lot during the year, along with all of our fans that come together with us. So we're looking forward to that. We just, of course, Will Lane is our new bass singer. We just put him on the road with us about a month ago.
And isn't he incredible?
He's
fantastic.
Doing a phenomenal job. And people just love him. Just a couple of weeks ago, we finished putting him on our new project. So we will be re-releasing the Still Standing project with Will singing on that project. It was so new that we really felt like we needed to put him on it in order to get the life out of the project that we wanted to, and there's great songs on there. So we decided to go back in the studio and do that, and Will is now on there, and the re-release of that will take place during the week of the National Quartet Convention. We will have that product by then. So we're very excited about what's going on, and very excited about the future. Of course, Stephen Adair, our tenor, has been with us now for 3 years. And the joke for him is the first year he was here, he had a 9.5-month paid vacation that he didn't know was coming after 2020. So the rest of us are grateful that he did. But boy, we're grateful that's behind us, and we're back in full swing again. And we're just so thankful that God, well, it was obvious to us, let me say it that way. It was very obvious to us that God intended for us to continue doing what we do, because he provided for us in the worst time in the history of our world when it comes to what we do. And we just thank God that we're still here and able to keep going.
Well, we're thankful that you're still here as well. We love this new song, the latest single. I think it's the latest. It's the one we're still playing about every day here on the morning show, and it's the title from that latest project, Still Standing. Let's play it right now. Here's our featured artist of the week with an incredible song. Here's Still Standing.
With thunder loud, the tempest rolled. There was no way out, and it shook my soul. There was raging on every turn. What was God teaching? What could I learn? Could it be when I am blinded by life's cold and angry rain? He is proving he'll provide each time he seems so far away. I may not understand, but I'm so glad I trusted in the Lord. For I'm still standing after the storm. When floods of doubt and winds of change toss you about and shake your faith, trust the one who knows how and why. Then when you're safe through, you'll testify. Could it be when I am blinded by life's cold and angry rain? He is proving he'll provide each time he seems so far away. I may not understand, but I'm so glad I trusted in the Lord. For I'm still standing after the storm. Could it be when I am blinded by life's cold and angry rain? He is proving he'll provide each time he seems so far away. I may not understand, but I'm so glad I trusted in the Lord. For I'm still standing after the storm. Standing, standing. Could it be when I am blinded by life's cold and angry rain? He is proving he'll provide each time he seems so far away. I may not understand, but I'm so glad I trusted in the Lord. For I'm still standing after the storm. I'm standing on the promises of God. Could it be when I am blinded by life's cold and angry rain? He is proving he'll provide each time he seems so far away. I may not understand, but I'm so glad I trusted in the Lord. For I'm still standing after the storm. I may not understand, but I'm so glad I trusted in the Lord. For I'm still standing after the storm. I'm standing on the promises of God.
Love that song, Brother Mark. That's a good one. You mentioned the project that you're going to be re-releasing, Still Standing. Look,
Yes.
You're right. That's an incredible project. The songs are incredible. The singing is incredible. And we want all of our listeners, I was going to say we want our listeners to go out and get this project. We may want them to wait for a couple of weeks till the new one comes out. But I wanted to point out that don't we have to go to your website to get that? Because I looked for it on iTunes and Spotify, even YouTube, and it's not there. I've not been able to find it.
No,
So
you won't.
I wanted to make a special point today because I've been telling our people to go get it, and I want them to know where to go get it. And it's on the website, right?
It is on the website. At this point, we don't do iTunes and that kind of stuff because it just does. You know, when somebody can download a song for 99 cents, it just takes forever. And the gospel music world cannot recoup a project.
Right.
Just downloading a song for 99 cents.
Yeah. Well, it makes sense to me. I just want people to be sure to know that we've got to go to the website and order it that way. And I want them to know so that they know right where to go to get it, and they're not out looking, because we just want to make that clear. Because I want my people to get it. It's a fantastic. If you like good quartet singing, you like the good Southern gospel music, you want this project still standing. And I can't wait to hear it with Will. That'll even be more.
It's going to be good. It's going to be good.
Yeah. Well, look, I've chosen not to really focus on that project today because I may never get the opportunity to talk to Mark Trammell again. So I wanted to use this time to really focus on you, Mark.
Okay.
When I think of Mark Trammell, there's a distinct word that comes to my mind, and that word is faithful. You've been faithful to the music. You've been faithful to the industry, and you've been faithful to the ministry. Looking back at the highlights of your career, I noticed it all started with a group called the Senators back in 1974, and that caught my attention because we just had Nick Bruno, and he mentioned the group the Senators. Now, is that the same Senators that he was a part of, or is that a totally different group?
Actually, I believe Nick was with the group when Coy Cook owned the Senators. I think that's right. Mike Evans was involved in that one.
So it's not the same?
But it's not the same group. The group was sold to Ray Shelton in 1972, I believe. And in 74 is when I went there. And I was there until I finished high school.
Okay.
And then I went to Kingsman in 78.
So we went to the Kingsman, spent a couple of years there, spent 10 years with the Cathedrals.
Yes.
Then the big event, a huge event in 1990 where you and Gerald Wolfe founded Greater Vision. And on this side of things, looking back, that's kind of a landmark. It's not just a run-of-the-mill event. That's one of those landmarks where, okay, here's where Greater Vision came about because it's been such a huge deal. You know, Greater Vision has been such a phenomenon in gospel music. It's look, I was at the ski retreat in Boone, North Carolina, right after you guys announced. You were there, and Greater Vision was there. And your boys were small. Nick and Ben, they were just little boys. And I just remember y'all had just announced, you know, a Greater Vision, and the excitement that you guys had about that and the passion that you had. I can still remember feeling that and seeing that, you know, on you guys. That was a tremendous deal.
That's amazing that you would remember that.
I do remember it. So you had your days with Greater Vision, spent a lot of years with Gold City after that.
Yeah, 8.5 years with Gold City.
Yeah, 10 years. That's a long time.
Yeah.
And then that leads us up to your own thing, the Mark Trammell Trio, which became the quartet. And I wanted to point this out. Favorite baritone by the Singing News Fan Awards 12 times. Now, I had to research that a little bit. I hope I'm correct. That's what I came up with. From what I just, you know, looking back, I counted and found 12 times that you have received favorite baritone. And I don't say that just to bring attention to the award, although it's worthy of the attention. I just want to point that out because of the time span. The first time that you received favorite baritone was in 1983. The most recent time you have received the favorite baritone is in 2020. Now, that's 37 years difference. And that's just a testimony that you're not a come-and-go kind of guy. When you receive an award in 1983 and you're still receiving that award 37 years later, that says faithful. That says consistent. That says stable. And today, I'm just taking this opportunity to say thank you to Mark Trammell for your testimony, what it means to other people, and you have inspired us all along this journey.
Thank you. Thank you.
Turn it over to let you talk.
And I don't want to talk about it like it's over because it's not by any means. But when you've done something 48 years, it starts feeling like, okay, where's the end going to be? I don't know. Somebody asked me the other day if I was going to retire because they knew I was getting close to retirement age. And I said, no, you don't retire from this. I've been told that probably half a dozen times. And I know that to be scriptural as well. But no, as long as my health holds out, I'll keep doing exactly what the Lord called me to because I still love it.
Mm-hmm.
I will be honest with you, the miles are not as easy as they once were, but I still love the people. And I know that it's those people that put bread on my table, and I'm grateful for that. And my family has been able to live, exist, eat, pay our taxes, all of the things that what some people call normal people, all the things that normal people do.
Mm-hmm.
And we're so normal it would scare you. But we just thank God for his blessing and for his continual blessing and his favor on our lives, and continuing to show us by his provision that we're still doing exactly what he called us to do.
Yeah. Well, we hope you do it a long, long time.
Amen. Me too.
Yeah. I want to go back and play a song. Of course, it's not on this new project. This goes back a long time. I'm playing it simply because it is my all-time favorite Mark Trammell song, and it's called Loving the Lamb. Where'd you get this song, Mark?
Loving the Lamb came from Kyla Rowland. Back that was on the last trio project that we did.
So it's going back a ways.
Yes, it is. But I want to tell you, it's one of those songs that if it doesn't reach you, nothing will. We have a very dear friend to our ministry. His name is Dr. Bob Pittman, and he pastored for many years at Kirby Woods Baptist Church in Memphis. And since leaving that church, he actually left there to be involved in full-time evangelism and has been very successful at that. But Dr. Pittman, anytime we're around him, and we're around him a couple, 3 times a year, he always wants to hear that song, and we will sing that song that many times in a year. Now, we don't normally sing it, but when we're around him, we do. And it is a fabulous, fabulous message in that song. And Kyla Rowland, she could write them like nobody that I've ever known.
She sure could. She could. This is one that I just never get tired of hearing. Here's the Mark Trammell. Well, it's Mark Trammell Trio, but Mark Trammell Quartet is our featured artist. So we're just going to throw quartet on there. Here's Loving the Lamb. It's mighty good.
When but a child, I felt God's Spirit leading me on to holy ground. But I felt the presence of another with me. Satan was trying to hide the lamb. He failed to stop the birth of the baby. He would love to have stopped the death of I am. He can hold back the coming of my King. He cannot keep me from loving the Through every storm, Satan is trying to tell me it's over. Why should I go on? Oh, but the darker the storm, the more I see Jesus, and the stronger my love grows. This side of home,
What a song. That's a fantastic song, Loving the Lamb. Love it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, I want to just say a quick word. You already mentioned the National Quartet Convention, but we've been telling our listeners about it. It's just around the corner. It's the last week of the month. We want everybody to come and be a part of this because it's a lot of fun. I haven't been in 22 years, Mark, to the convention, but I'm coming this year. I'm excited, and maybe we can bring some listeners with us.
Yes, I hope so.
I know you play a key role in running all of that.
Well, I don't know about the key role, but I'm one of the workers, and it's very interesting. It has taken on a different position for me because there's so many decisions that I have to be a part of making, some that are very unpleasant, some that are wonderful. But at the same time, it has to have structure, and we want consistency in our genre. So we try to make sure all of that stays in place, and the things that the people expect when they get there are still going to be taking place. So the convention is, but at the end of the day, it is still like going to a homecoming at your local church. We eat, we sing, we visit, we have the biggest time. And people don't know what they're missing if they've never been.
Well, we're coming, and we're going to be on our best behavior, and we're just going to have a big time.
Amen.
Well, you've got a friend right here on the morning show. Don't forget it. I appreciate your time, Mark Trammell.
Thank you, Natalie. I appreciate that. I've enjoyed being with you today.
I've enjoyed it, too. We'll do it again down the road. Take care.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right.
Everybody's gonna have religion and glory. Everybody's gonna be singing that story. Everybody's gonna have a wonderful time up there. Everybody's gonna have religion and glory. Everybody's gonna be singing that story. Everybody's gonna have a wonderful time up there. Glory, hallelujah, brother. There's a reckoning a coming in the morning. Better get ready, 'cause I'm giving you the warning. Everybody's gonna have a wonderful time up there. Now listen, everybody, 'cause I'm talking to you. The Lord is the only one to carry you through. You better get ready, 'cause I'm telling you why. The Lord is coming from his throne on high. Going down the valley, going one by one. We're gonna be rewarded for the things that we've done. How you gonna feel about the things he'll say on that judgment day? Well, everybody's gonna have religion and glory. Everybody's gonna be singing that story. Everybody's gonna have a wonderful time up there. Glory, hallelujah, brother. There's a reckoning a coming in the morning. Better get ready, 'cause I'm giving you the warning. Everybody's gonna have a wonderful time up there. Now get your holy Bible in the back of the book of Revelation, that's the place you must look. If you understand it, and you can if you try, the Lord is coming from his throne on high. Reading in the Bible about the things he said he's coming back again to raise the dead. Are you gonna be among the chosen few? Will you make it through? Well, everybody's gonna have religion and glory. Everybody's gonna be singing that story. Everybody's gonna have a wonderful time up there. Glory, hallelujah, brother. There's a reckoning a coming in the morning.